What's going on, everyone? My name is Peter. You should know that by now. And I'm back again for another daily video, of course. Today we're talking about simple tricks you can make to make dadding that bit easier. Not going to be any food macros. We're talking cutlery, plates today. So, nothing I'm going to say here is particularly groundbreaking, but if you implement it, day by day, week by week, month by month, it can just make things possibly run that bit smoother, give you that extra 1% that, will make you more satisfied, will increase adherence, decrease the chance of you flipping out and just giving all this fat loss, dieting, healthy eating up, because we don't want that, okay? So, number one, use smaller cutlery, okay? Now I know we don't live in a perfect world where we can have access to the smallest knives and all that, but if you had the choice, use the smaller cutlery, because psychologically, when you're comparing the size of the food to your fork, if the food looks bigger in comparison, you're going to feel like you're getting your fair share, and it'll decrease the chances of you overeating, okay? So if you compare the same amount of food on a bigger fork and a smaller fork, or a bigger spoon on a smaller spoon, the food is going to appear bigger on the smaller spoon, and that is going to make you feel more satisfied in the long run, okay? Simple. Makes sense, right? Next, plates. If you've got the choice between a big plate and a small plate, choose a small plate, okay? For the same amount of food on the small plate, the food will be covering the whole plate. There won't be any clear space. Put that same food on a bigger plate, and there's going to be a ton of empty space. Psychologically, you're going to feel like you didn't get your fair share. You're going to feel like you could have had room for more, and you see that empty space, you say, well, that's empty space in my stomach, and now I don't feel satisfied. Now I feel grumpy, and I'm actually kind of hungry. We don't want that, okay? Because when you're hungry, you're going to increase the chances of overeating. So by using smaller plates, by using smaller bowls, you're going to decrease the chances of you overeating, okay? Same with bowls. Try to use bowls that are less deep, because that increases the chance that you're going to want to fill them up, okay? So it's common sense that if you have a bowl, you're going to want to fill it up. So if you use smaller bowls, it's just there's only so much you can work with, really, isn't there? So, if you've got the choice, use a smaller bowl, because there's only so much you can go, and it's going to force you to eat less, hopefully. Okay, so I know I'm speaking in a perfect world here, so if you've only got a particular size of bowl, if you've only got a particular size of fork to use it. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying, next time, if you have the choice between buying big fork, small fork, choose the smaller one, because by doing so, you're going to give your best possible chance of you feeling satisfied. There's no point in picking big plates, big bowls, big forks that is going to make your portions look smaller in comparison. And, you can't discount all the psychological factors. They do go into it. They may not be as important as, selecting a calorie controlled diet with the appropriate amount of proteins and vegetables, but they are that 1%, that can go a long way if you implement it over time, okay? So just think about that. Small cutlery, small plates, small bowls. Back again for tomorrow for some helpful tips. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.